50 miles to the south-southeast of New York City. With this making landfall, it really is a worst-case scenario happening in New York Harbor.
The storm is approaching as only 8 days remain until High Intensity 7 makes landfall here in New York City. We're giving you a sneak peek at the type of action you can expect at House of Glory's biggest event of the year, as tonight's episode of HOG Live will feature 2 huge high-intensity flashback matches, including tonight's main event. From High Intensity 5, it's Loki versus Drew Galloway. We will also see in-ring action from the House of Glory Tag Team Champions, LAX, as they look to carry their hot streak into High Intensity 7. But right now, we're kicking things off with the first of our 2 flashback matches. Also from High Intensity 5, it's Sonja Strong versus Mickie James.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night has lived up to its name. Intensity has just been going higher and higher throughout the entire night, and it continues here with Sonja Strong going up against a pioneer, going up against one of her role models, going up against Mickie James.
That's right, Brandon Lewis. This is a match that I've been anticipating ever since it was announced in the lead up to tonight. Can't wait to see it.
Mickie James making an appearance here in House of Glory, challenging House of Glory's own Sonja Strong. But you know what? I think the real challenger here is actually Sonja Strong.
Yeah, she's come off a string of losses. We saw some frustration at our last event here at the NYC Arena, and good. I want to see that. I want to see a little bit of an angry Bronx bitch. That's what Sonja Strong needs. She's been too nice. She's shown too much respect. And I think if she kicks it into a different gear, we may see a win for her tonight.
Watch your language, sir, but aside from all that, I agree with you. Yeah, I want to see them get live. I want to see them get rowdy. You know me, I like pain. I like seeing the roughest fights, but you know what? We're also seeing some good technical wrestling to start this out.
I've seen your search history, so I do know, but yeah.
Yeah, but you've known me for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's uncomfortable. The things I've seen.
Hardcore country, Mickie James has her fans here.
They say country.
That's exactly what they're saying.
Didn't hear the last syllable.
Sonja Strong has her fans here as well. Bronx native, has plenty of New Yorkers here cheering her on. Many people probably seeing her for their first time. They don't even know what she brings to the table. Has that Taekwondo background and has been training in House of Glory for a couple of years now.
And she's been standing out every time. She is the face of the women's division here in House of Glory. Not many women taking up the chance to go up against her, but a kick count here.
Beautiful arm drag takedown. And you got to see what exactly is going to happen. Will Sonja be taken to the learning tree, or is she going to pull out that upset victory? I know how excited she was for this match. I know how much she was looking forward to this.
She certainly was. She posted a video on Facebook earlier today talking about how excited she was. This is one of the biggest chances she's had in her career. Wrist lock now. Great transition there for Strong. People look at her as more than a pretty face, but they got to look at the fact that she's been training harder than she ever has. I'm not a big fan of Sonja Strong as a person, but as a wrestler, I'm really starting to respect her.
And of course, you know, your managerial wisdom there, you have to show the respect to the talent, as you've already acknowledged.
You like what I did before?
And we're seeing, and now we're seeing that she's not afraid Sonja Strong is not afraid to go toe-to-toe as she got the upper hand in that exchange.
She's got to get the stars out of her eyes. She's got to stare directly at Sonja Strong, at Mickie James, and say, this is my house.
Mickie James has been in the ring with the best, the very best in just about every promotion there is to do it. From Victoria to Trish Stratus to Gail Kim and plenty of people on the independent circuit.
Yeah, Mickie James has been on a bit of a renaissance ever since having her child and joining the independent scene. Very
a torque on that wrist lock.
Wrist lock, pseudo hammer lock in the way that she contorts that arm. It's not bent around the shoulder, but there's a traditional hammer lock into a headlock takeover. Great isolation by Sonja. She's going move for move with her.
Absolutely. We always talk about the educated feet of Sonja. Sometimes we forget that when it comes down to it, she's a wrestler. Yes, she has that Taekwondo background, but she can go with you. But can she get to the ropes right now? Oh, Mickie James not even allowing it.
No.
Nice ring presence.
Yeah, she's a veteran of that ring and had great presence of mind there into that hammer lock. Kyle Everett's got to take a look at Mickie James' feet. It's right near the ropes, though, Brandon.
It is right near, and there we go.
Great to have you back, by the way.
Oh, it's always great to be here. I think Mickey's getting a little more than she expected, but she's never been one to back down from a challenge. I think, if anything, Mickey's getting excited.
And now the crowd evenly split. These people have, if they haven't seen Sonja before, they have been impressed in this House of Glory faithful. We have people crowding standing room only here tonight.
Whoa! The veteran, Mickie James, pulling in Sonja Strong and maybe a little too trusting. Once the bell is rung, anything goes.
Head scissors there. Trying to crush the larynx of Mickie James. Trying to fight for position. Great move there by Mickie James.
The basic, head scissors is like basic wrestling 101. However, with the right pressure, the right angling, one of the most dangerous moves there is.
Oh, certainly.
Just getting out of that attack, Mickie had to flip her way and just make sure she didn't damage her own neck.
Yeah. Back to that head scissors, and you can see she... And now, trying to use that knee, her leg is bended to an L, a figure 4.
And you know what? High intensity is so wild, we've got people looking for the Hardys everywhere.
They're in action a little later on tonight. Pushed off the ropes.
Mickie James still in control. Cartwheeling over Sonja Strong. Sonja wasn't expecting that drop kick.
Hooks that outside leg. Great cover bed positioning by James. Left enough room there. Didn't put enough pressure on the shoulders, Brandon, to try to get a credible cover.
But it could be Mickie James wasn't even going for the win. Every time that Sonja Strong has to kick out, that's just a little more energy that she has to exert.
Certainly, and now, once again, working on the wrist, trying to break the wrist into a headlock.
And this has been a much different match than I expected. Sonja Strong normally relying very much on those educated feet, her Taekwondo background. We've seen her do some split-legged leg drops.
But what has it gotten her, though? She's got a great reputation in House of Glory, but her win-loss record really doesn't suffice.
Oh, no, you're absolutely right. I'm not disagreeing with you. And maybe it's for that reason that we're seeing a different side of Sonja.
She had to try something new in her playbook, and it's really working out here so far.
But now we're seeing her use those feet. That is where she has her most experience, those martial arts kicks.
Step-up kick to the ribs.
Asking the fans if they want one more. And Sonja Strong happy to oblige. Corner to corner. What's Sonja thinking?
Handspring high kick.
Yeah, using that velocity, giving her just a little more kick.
I don't know if it's enough for a win here, Brandon.
Even if it was, Sonja may have taken a little too much time going for that cover. She needs to shake the cobwebs out. Sonja needs to realize that this could be the biggest match she's ever been in. Not just because of the person she's in a ring with, but this is the biggest crowd that she might have been performing in.
Yeah, we are packed here. So many people coming to see me, Brandon.
And I don't blame them.
Oh, thank you. Trapped into the air. Oh, yeah! That's it! That's some hardcore country for her.
I love it. I love it. I know Sonja's not enjoying this, but this is great.
It's like watching World Star Hip Hop in real life. Biggest weekend of the summer. Let's see them fight. Let's throw hands here. So many great matches here, Brandon, tonight. The New York Wrecking Crew in action. I know you're looking forward to that.
I am looking forward to that. You've done a great job with them. They were already amazing talents, but with your leadership, they've done some amazing things.
You know, I like you more than Orsini. You give me the credit I actually deserve.
Referee going that count, close to 10. Sonja Strong back inside. Well, almost back inside. Mickie James putting the feet to Sonja.
It is really adorable to see Mickie James' son be the referee for tonight. It's actually, you know, it's adorable.
Everett beginning that count again. No relation to Carl Everett of the formerly New York Met.
And former Montreal Expos. If you didn't know, I'm a Montreal Expos fan.
It's a shame they aren't performing right now.
What? When did that happen? And Mickie
I'll tell you
James.
who is performing, these two amazing women.
They're more than women, Brendan. They're wrestlers. I would call them broads, but that would, well, you know, get me in some trouble.
Oh, I'm well aware that they are wrestlers. But that's why I'm using it. That's why I'm calling them women, though. Not knockouts, divas. No. These are two of the fiercest women I've ever met. Two of the fiercest people in general.
These are women of glory, Brandon, and they should be treated as such. And look at that camel clutch. You can see the positioning of James's legs. You can see how she's trying to focus on that lower back, the lower lumbar region.
Absolutely. There's so many different ways to apply a camel clutch. Many people have put their spin on it, from Scott Steiner to the Iron Sheik to Sergeant Slaughter. Many people have tried to put their own twist on things. Mickie James choosing to, use the hair. Maybe a little choke on the throat. Carl Everett made. I'm sorry, he's not Carl Everett.
No, you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. It's Carl Everett.
Mr. Everett. Make sure to break up that camel clutch. Maybe a little too relaxed. Now Sonja Strong has gotten control. And you don't want to take Sonja Strong lightly.
No, you don't.
See, now that Mickie James has had control, she might be dismissing how much power Sonja Strong has, how much drive she has, because Sonja Strong, she's excited.
She's got James has had to have done her homework. She knows what Sonja's capable of. She's been able to counterpunch so far tonight. Look at this.
Whoa.
Oh! Power bomb!
See, but that's what I was talking about. Underestimating Sonja Strong. Taking that moment to smile at the fans like, hey, look what I'm about to do. Hey, if you didn't know Sonja Strong, this is her birthday week. And she's looking to take home a victory. She's not going to get embarrassed here tonight.
And our referee, the ripe old age of 8, turned a big 8 this week.
I'm so excited for this match. I'm excited for Sonja. I'm excited to be a part of House of Glory. And if there's anyone more excited than me, it's the fans that are here tonight. Strong needs to get back to her feet because Mickie's already up and waiting.
Through that right hand, Brandon.
Hard right hand. But if you want to throw fisticuffs, hey, Sonja Strong is down.
She's from the Bronx. She had to ride the 6 train every day. That is not a fun walk or train ride to make. You've got to be tough.
Oh, man. Matthew, Ryan, Shapiro, these two are chin-checking one another. Going downstairs, Mickie James, what's she thinking? Off the rope.
Blocked by Sonja.
Back elbow. And another. Sonja Strong is mounting her defense, and now maybe a little bit of offense.
Another block, trying to go for a crucifix, reverses it. Backdrop, got her up for it.
And drives her down. There goes the pin, 2.
That could have been all against almost any other opponent, Brandon, but not enough for Sonja Strong.
3 seconds. That's all it takes, 3 seconds to etch your name into history. 3 seconds to carve your name and make a legacy. Come on, Sonja. And I'm sorry if I'm a little unbiased right now.
Mickie going for the eyes there. Smart move. Smart tactic there.
Absolutely, Mickie James, a superstar in and outside of the ring. I think she's pointing at you.
Hey.
Oh no, maybe that was for me.
No, that was for me.
Okay.
That was for me.
Either way, I'm enjoying this. Whoa!
Pushed off.
The strength of Sonja Strong. Can she capitalize?
The stamina for both. Flapjack.
It seems like every time Sonja Strong is about to get that upper hand, Mickie James and that veteran tactics is right there waiting for her.
Mickie saying she's all the way up. I didn't know she was from the Bronx.
Well, she heard the song that Sonja Strong came out to.
Mickie James, huge Papoose fan.
I believe it. Looking for some aerial dynamics. Mickie James perched like a bird of prey. Oh! Whoopee cushion. 1, 2.
Reversal, sunset flip.
This is it. This is it.
Point of the chin. She might have just had a little bit of plastic surgery there, Brandon. I think she lost a little bit off that chin bone.
That could be it. Mickie showing she knows how to throw those feet as well. I'm so emotionally invested right now. So are the fans. So I know the fellow students in the back. I know Private Party is watching this. They were chilling with Sonja earlier. I saw the video recording. Sasha Banks of WWE fame was wishing Sonja Strong good luck on her match. Everyone is behind Sonja. We just need to see her pull it off.
Sonja all the way up now.
Looking for that first victory.
That first major victory against a woman here off the top rope. Crossbody. Cut. Roll through. Cover one.
Wait,
She's got the tight. She's got the tight. Come on.
No.
Never look past a veteran, Brandon. Never, ever look past a veteran.
After the match, Sonja was attacked by what appeared to be a crazed fan, but was later revealed to be House of Glory's first female student, Violet. The jealousy that Violet felt towards Sonja making it to the main roster before she did led to a year-long feud that came to a boiling point at High Intensity 6. Sonja and Violet squared off in a street fight, which Sonja ended up taking the victory in. With her feud with Violet in the past and the news of the House of Glory Women's Championship title being introduced, things were looking up for Sonja and the Strong Army. However, Violet returned to claim the belt as her own, stealing it from House of Glory management with the help of her new friend and bodyguard, known simply as She. Sonja did not let this distract her as she instead focused on proving her talents against some of the top female competitors in this industry. While Violet, well, she was worried about feasting on Sonja's scraps.
1, 2, 3.
Eventually, it became clear to Sonja that she could not ignore Violet anymore, and she turned her attention to becoming the first legitimate House of Glory Women's Champion. With the HOG fans accusing Violet of caring more about the appearance of a champion instead of the track record of one, she decided to finally face real competition, issuing an open challenge at fair warning. But this turned out to be another one of Violet's bully tactics, once again hiding behind her bodyguard, and we're hoping to hear from the Women's Champion as Violet addresses the HOG faithful after the break.
one in the room. It's the real one, formerly known as Enzo Amore, two-time cruiserweight champ. And I got a little special treat for you. Queens, New York. I'm coming to town August 17th. HOGWrestling.net. Get your tickets for High Intensity 7, the biggest event in wrestling in this side of the Mississippi. That's what's going on. Come see me. I'm going to be signing autographs, meeting and greeting fans. We're going to be talking. We're going to be hanging out. I'll be selling Real One merch. Why wouldn't you get a shirt? Well, the shirts are soft, but they're made for hard people.
Ladies and gentlemen, our House of Glory Women's Champion, and I use that term loosely, Ben.
Last show, I issued an open challenge for my championship. I gave them 30 seconds to come to this ring, and no one showed up. So out of the kindness of my heart, for all you Puerto Rican people, I will issue one more challenge for my title. They have 10 seconds to come in this ring. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I guess no one wants my title. 2, 1.
This seems like deja vu, Ben. Last time we seen this was at Fair Warning.
And we had given Violence so much credit for doing this last time, but we find out later on.
We found out that Sonja wanted to challenge Violet, but she was stopped by that monster of a woman that's standing behind her. Ladies and gentlemen, speak of the devil.
She's here.
After months of waiting, and look at this. Look at this act of cowardice. The champion hiding behind. And look at that! Sonja takes down Violet! Oh no.
But JD, the numbers game, JD, the numbers game.
It's 2-on-1. Sonja held that middle rope. We're ringing the bell here.
We're having a match.
Are you kidding me? Big kick to the midsection. Oh no, oh no. Come on. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Sonja's opponent earlier this evening, Jessica Havoc. What a stare down. And Jessica Havoc coming to the aid of Sonja seems to have warded off the duo of Violet and she. Once again, she keeping that title on Violet. Still to come in our main event, a high-intensity flashback match between Loki and Drew Galloway. But first, we will see the House of Glory Tag Team Champions in action coming up after the break.
Us being the elites of the world, the Masons, our family has conquered finance, we've conquered real estate, we've conquered this entire city. We are indeed the privileged.
I find it absolutely atrocious in the idea that we, the most highest paid athletes within the company, are not featured on flyers, posters. We ought to be the faces and the heads of the entire company. So if they want to keep us around, I think they ought to give us what we so rightfully deserve. And that is the tag team championships. I feel we'll go great around our way.
I think so. We look really good in gold. We always have.
I think it's time for us to execute our rights in claiming those tag team championships. Otherwise, we'll take our business elsewhere.
I don't think that those Mexican, whatever those Hispanic
With the gang signs. Right.
those they shouldn't have the titles. They don't give them a good name.
Smiley and Juba from behind have issued the challenge for the House of Glory World Tag Team Championships. And Ben, we have LAX getting the Puerto Rican Day Parade started a day early.
It sure does look that way.
Oh my God. He's just went right into the steel post. Juba's handling him, Smiley on Santana.
JD, this match hasn't even officially started yet.
I think the bell is rung. I think the bell has rung, Ben. Just sheer chaos here outside of the ring. Referee's trying to get this one under control. And LAX is not looking good right now. Open challenge. They've been issuing an challenge almost every month here in House of Glory. And the House of Galloway tonight are the ones that stepped up to the plate. LX looking to fight back. And Chuba just throws Ortiz right down onto the ring apron. House of Galloway doing what they can to make this a 2-on-1 situation for the time being. Clearly not adhering to the referee's orders, double teaming Ortiz here. Irish whip. Big man goes through the ropes, Juba does. Super kick, he's met with a super kick by Santana. Over and over. Look at this innovative offense by LAX. Oh my God, what a combination suplex backbreaker there by LAX. Santana over the top with a senton. Ortiz with Smiley. Santana up top. Ortiz lands Smiley with that power slam. Santana, what a frog splash. 1, 2, paying homage, Eddie Guerrero. No, and Juba pulls Santana. Actually, no, Juba pulls the referee out. Ortiz pays for his troubles there. Oh my God. Juba just threw Ortiz like a piece of garbage right into the steel barricade as Smiley is taking care of Santana. Smiley with a quick cover here. 1. Not even a 2 count. Big suplex there by Smiley. Goes for the cover again, does not hook the leg. Santana gets that right shoulder up. The House of Galloway are the ones who put the Amazing Red out of commission. Smiley, that Amazing Red went to war. A fair warning.
JD Smiley put Amazing Red in the hospital. He was wheeled out on a cart after their match.
It was Juba with an assist from Smiley. Remember that, Ben? Juba was the one who launched Amazing Red over the top rope through those doors. And look at this, Ortiz letting his emotions get the best of him. He's even got a steel chair in hand. This is not going to have LAX retain the tag team championships here today. Smiley with the cover. A little lackadaisical cover there. You're not going to beat the World Tag Team Champions with a cover like that.
JD, a pride of lions in the wild. When the young lion wants to take over as the leader of the pack, they come and make a statement. Will the House of Galloway make that statement tonight, or will the old lions, LAX, retain their titles?
Certainly on their way to doing that. Positioning Santana in their position right now. Tag team wrestling. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly what I want. Smiley, a professional, knows what he's doing in that ring. Takes out Ortiz. Santana trying to fight back. Big move to the big man. Santana outsmarting the House on his own. Step up insecurity to Juba, takes it down to 1 knee. Creating some sort of separation between he and the House as he's trying desperately to make the tag to Ortiz. And oh my God. Smiley has the mentality of a champion. Great move there, taking out Ortiz. What a move there. Hot shot right through the middle rope. And Juba with that big modified sidewalk slam. And Santana gets that right shoulder up. Not many men kicked out of that one. There's a reason why LAX is the tag team champions.
JG, there is no quit in LAX. They are multiple-time world tag team champions, not only in our organization, but all over the world as well.
Impact Tag Team Champions. Santana goes over, he makes the tag to Ortiz. Freshman is in. House on fire is Ortiz now, knife-edge shops, clothesline. What a shot! Right to Juba. Momentarily stunning the big man. Ortiz trying to feed off the House of Glory faithful here. Rolls through, ducks that clothesline, takes out both knees. Double DDT. Juba rolls to the outside. Still walking around though. Ortiz through the ropes. Gets him with that suicide dive. Shoulder right to the midsection. Smiley off and over. Sunset flip. 1, 2. Smiley rolls out of that. Look at that drop kick right to the leg. Wow, what a move there by Smiley. DDT of sorts there. Santana misses that big boot. Smiley with a super kick. Got caught by Santana. Up and over. Exploder suplex there by Santana. Turn around. You got Juba. Oh my God. Inside out with that clothesline. Juba again looking for that sidewalk slam. Santana gets out of it. Ortiz off the ropes. Drop kick. Oh my God. What a double team move there by LAX. Taking Juba over. I don't know where LAX mustered that one, Ben, but that may have expensed all their energy.
The heart of the champions is starting to show, though. There is no quit.
There's a reason why LAX are the House of Glory Tag Team Champions. You're seeing it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Temperature rising, NYC Arena. Tag team division is hot and heavy here in House of Glory. What a double, what a clothesline there on Santana. Ortiz, knife-edge chops. Seemingly not working on the big man. Smiley. Oh my God. Choke slam, moonsault combination there by the House. And 2 count only as Ortiz gets that right shoulder up. House will get going. Whatever they can to win this match and the titles here tonight. Smiling Juba now, talking strategy. How do you defeat LAX? I'm not sure anybody can defeat LAX. Smiley on that top turnbuckle. Big kick right to the back. Tree of woe now is Smiley playing right on top of Juba. Wow! Poetry in motion. Taking a page out of the Hardy's book is LAX. Look at this here. We're looking for the street sweeper.
Tag
Oh, jeez.
I knew he was threatened by LAX. I've been telling you, Ben. I've been telling you he's been threatened. What a dastardly, cowardly attack. Look at this. Charles and Alex Mason beating LAX with their own titles.
JD, the young Lions came and tried to make a statement. Guess what has happened? The old Lions shut it down.
LAX has those titles draped in the middle of the ring. If the Masons want to fight, LAX will give it to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We've got some more great action coming up. This is House of Glory.
You know, it seems like an eternity that the House of Glory officials and Austin Aries have been trying to get on the same page to make this happen, and now the time is here. August 17th, it's going down. But as part of the deal, I get to call my own shots. I get to make the matchup. And now about 2 weeks out, the House of Glory officials are sweating. They want to know, Austin Aries, what's your match? Well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm all about doing things that have never been done before. I'm all about creating opportunity. The Impact World title will be defended. Against who, you ask? Anybody who wants to step in the ring with me. It's an open challenge. House of Glory, bring your best. Anybody in the New York area, step on in the ring. The invitation's open. Austin Aries, the Impact World title. House of Glory ring, August 17th. Who's gonna step up and answer the challenge?
Loki returns to a House of Glory ring next Friday when he challenges the sadistic Sami Callihan for the House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship. But right now, we're gonna flash you back to his last high-intensity appearance. It's tonight's main event. It's Loki versus Drew Galloway.
Which means I don't have an opponent for this evening, which pisses me off for a couple of reasons. Number one, when's the last time I was here? This reminds me of the UK. I love wrestling here because everybody is mental, drunk, and they know this business, so it's fun as hell. I don't know the reason. Brother just informed me. I guess seeing your name across from Drew Galloway can be a little terrifying, so he probably shit his pants. But I came here to fight. Did you come here to see me fight? And I know there's a man around here, I know there's a professional who's willing to fight me, because this is New York City and you are bloody mental.
High Intensity 5 continues. I'm the authentic Brandon Lewis, here with Matthew Ryan Shapiro, Drew Galloway.
Oh!
What the?
That's Loki! That is Loki!
Drew Galloway was scheduled to go against Fights on the way. Los Angeles Nations. Chris Dickinson isn't here. Loki is. We have a match.
From one level of strong style to the other. One of the most dangerous men in pro wrestling, Loki, has returned to New York City, returned to House of Glory.
And he's in a suit.
The Hitman, Agent 47 himself, in the house tonight.
One of the most dangerous men I've ever laid eyes on.
Belly to belly.
Drew Galloway is a monster. He's nothing but muscle, and he knows how to use it. But he's going up against the world warrior himself, Loki.
Both of these men have performed all over the world. Both of these men have challenged and held the WWE Intercontinental title, have held titles in TNA.
The last time I saw Loki here was against Ricochet for the House of Glory Championship, and now he's accepting the challenge of Drew Galloway.
Galloway.
And after that slam, he might be regretting it.
Galloway and Loki, they remind me so much of one another because they've become their own men. Loki has been known, he's been notorious for doing what he wants, what he thinks is best. And Drew Galloway, ever since being released by WWE, has been doing that and has set the wrestling world on fire.
Oh, he's a new man. It's hard to recognize him from his days, in Connecticut with the network. Whoa! He's got him latched in. Loki is dangerous in every corner of the ring. In any corner of the world, really.
He's from Brooklyn. He's from my hometown, my home neighborhood.
It doesn't show on you at all.
No, it does not. I am the king of gentrification, I know that.
But Loki, hey, I'm still surprised to see him here. I didn't know he was in the building. Off the rope, springboard martial arts kick. This could be it.
Outside shoulder got up, Brandon. That was the 1 second that Galloway needed. That little bit of spacing, that little bit of time to turn around.
Between both men, they've collected so much gold. It's thrilling to see them here tonight. I was not anticipating this. I still have no clue how this is going to go. House of Glory is just like a war to all of the major stars.
This is the weekend to impress. Sky high power bomb.
It's so hot here in the NYC arena, not because it's summer, not because of the humidity, but because of the action that we've been seeing here tonight.
There are people on top of people on top of people here. We had to move from our commentary table because we needed to get more room for people.
And all of them are happy they did, because out of all the advertised stars, Loki was not one of them.
And even Loki was on the continent.
And the fans are so appreciative. And they're cheering their man, New York's own.
Double underhook now.
Loki.
Right now.
Trying to take control. Galloway, the champion that he is. Oh! Double stop by Loki. Galloway had no clue that was happening. Drew has to figure everything out right now. He just stepped outside of the ring, catch some air, needs to re-strategize.
It's more about survival at this point. The survival instincts of both men are kicking in. Loki.
I mean, Galloway's faced the best in the world and every company, but I still don't think he's ever fought a man quite like Loki. This is a new challenge, and Drew Galloway rattles all these challenges.
These two might have faced each other before in a different place at a different time, but it's a different vibe. Galloway just dropping him like a bad habit.
Loki does give up a lot of weight to Drew Galloway. Dangerous as he is, there are some things that are just not in his arsenal, and Galloway knows that and will take advantage of it. Galloway's also smart enough not to underestimate Loki.
Not even close.
Oh!
Swung Loki like he was a bag of flour into the post.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We've got some more great action coming up. This is House of Glory.
2 back-to-back shows, I'm taking losses, man, and I'm getting real sick and tired of it. I pride myself on being a face of House of Glory. Every time I step in that black and orange ring, I give it my all. But you know something? I'm not even tripping. Because I got something that nobody in this locker room has. And that is a shot at any title of my choosing, any place, any time, anywhere. This is the man from Money Making Manhattan, New York, the self-made savage, cash flow, Tim Broadway. He's gonna have the biggest win of his career.
Reverse German suplex! The beautiful crossbody off the top!
This vicious streak of Galloway has been so effective so far, but it didn't pay off there, driving that knee into the post.
Some of it is because of the match that just passed, the no ropes match between Gangone and Ken Broadway. New champion crowned. Gangone done with House of Glory, and very sad. But what I was trying to bring up is a lot of these fans have not put their butts in the seats. They are still standing. High intensity has raised the stakes and raised these people off off their chairs.
And there are fans as far as the eye can see, and now you see Loki.
Brutal down there. Galloway just clubbing away.
Strength to kill. Oh, DDT by Loki.
There's nothing to protect anyone out there.
There are some mats that are linked to the New York State Athletic Commission mandates, but
they do so little. No matter what happens, you get slammed on the outside, get slammed on the outside. No 1 inch of mat, or if it's even that thick, is going to protect you.
It is not protecting. It is not comforting. It is concussionary. I don't know if that's a word, but now it's a word.
Good word. Good crowd, good fight. Getting the opportunity to call this knife edge chops. Loki.
People thought last year at last that House of Glory set the bar higher than they can ever reach, but now this is the greatest card, I think, in the history of House of Glory.
Very well could be. Loki, of course, before he was a wrestler, he's trained in martial arts, and as he continues in his world of wrestling, continues to train in martial arts, has not lost a step. Oh wait, is he trying to lift the big man?
Devastating kick by Key.
Off the ropes, missed it. Oh, what a move, so explosive.
Galloway's long legs played better for him than for Loki. Cover two, no.
Now, don't blink, you might miss something. And you don't want to miss any of this.
Not at all. This is a match that is defying. This has been an event that defines what House of Glory is about. Some of the best talent in the world, some of the best students in the world. Now isolating that arm is Galloway.
Well, now it's looking like a double underhook. We could be looking at that double arm DDT that Drew Galloway likes to apply.
A lot of these people may not have seen the new Drew Galloway, what he's done in ICW and throughout the UK.
Absolutely right. You know, whether it be Evolve or Dragon Gate, Ireland, England, wherever he's going, he's making marks. Making marks everywhere he goes, just etching his name in stone, carving out a legacy.
Well, that'll raise an octave.
Loki, so much fight in him. And this is not the position Drew Galloway wants to be in. His way. No! Well scouted by Drew Galloway.
Galloway is a student of pro wrestling, Brandon. He has studied men like Loki. He has studied the people that have come out of House of Glory. He has stood across the ring with this man. He knew what was going to happen, and he scouted that excellently.
And because he's so studious, he's very wary. He knows that before what fans have come to known as the coup de grace, Loki would deliver the Warrior's way. And I don't know if Loki was expecting Drew to find his way out of the position that he was in. But now the two men have come right back to the center of the ring. This is where the battle started. This could be where it ends.
Reversal!
Loki trying to latch on that submission.
Variation, and think of a dragon sleeper. You can see Brandon, he's like basically backpacking on a Galloway.
He's got to use all of his weight. He's clutching onto the neck and arm. Anything Loki can latch onto, he's doing it. But it doesn't seem to be enough to keep Galloway down.
What is enough for these guys? Like, that's my question.
Tranquilizer gun. That might be it. Whoa! The agility and resourcefulness of Loki, but that's not enough. I felt that over here.
Galloway, you can see the look on his face.
I don't even know what to call that. It's like something out of Def Jam Vendetta or Mortal Kombat. Just grabbed him by his ankles.
I think that was a combo breaker.
The combo breaker.
It looked like a variation of the Alabama Slam.
Yeah.
It was a face-first Alabama Slam.
He looked like he's dusting off a blanket on the beach or something. There we go. Pinfall. This could be all so close.
Sit out, powerbomb. My God.
Very smart. Pinfall attempt after pinfall attempt. Galloway has to stay on top of his enemy.
He does. He cannot take his eyes off of Loki and look at Everett. He cannot get mad at the referee. It's not his fault that Loki kicked out this time. All the other times, yeah.
Galloway, though I'm sure he's frustrated, is being smart and staying on top of his opponent.
And if you're EC3 right now, and you're seeing Loki's back, and you're holding that House of Glory title, or if you're seeing Drew Galloway and Loki go to war, what does that put in your mind when you still have a title match tonight?
You're absolutely right. And because you say that, you got to wonder, is Smiley watching? Or is Smiley focused entirely on his target right now, that being EC3?
I wouldn't want to look into Smiley's mindset at the moment. We're going to capture the pace.
Key crusher! 2! Loki has so many tools in his arsenal, so many weapons. I mean, next thing you know, he's going to break out the title crush.
Well, he's just hog-tying Galloway now.
I mean, we're all wearing ties. Why not?
Yeah. Mine's nice, though. Like silver and black. Al Davison. I think mine's very nice.
Loki smells like the blood of his enemies.
Fair enough, sir. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Off comes the jacket.
When the jacket comes off, so does your soul.
Well, and still fighting back.
Oh, good. Nope, not a good idea. Not the best thought.
Why? Ever defiant, Drew Galloway's called out the martial artist, the assassin that is Loki. Whoa, whoa.
This ends the opposite of well.
His arms are still tied behind his head. Stepping directly on Drew Galloway.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching tonight. Join us next Thursday again for an all-new episode of HOG Live.